What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Travis. We're back with another little hero's journey, and this one we're going to talk a little bit about, I reckon, the lack of stoke in modern surfing in terms of when you're out in the water, the level of social happiness with your fellow surfers has seemed to go down some. Now, again, this is usually due to a lack of abundance in terms of like everyone wants to get sick waves. There's not enough waves to go around for everyone. But it's interesting how, in a sport where we seem to be super into stoke and happiness and calm and well-being and fun and etc., when you're out surfing, there almost seems to be a good amount of lack of that, a competitive kind of spirit that it's almost like you're in a surf heat whenever you free surf now. And I'm not saying that there is really a solution. I just think it's good to bring this to our awareness, because when you're out there surfing, the whole goal of surfing is really to have fun, to exercise, get in the flow state, meditate, push yourself. The competition aspect really, I think, is with yourself. Or if you're a professional surfer or professional YouTuber like me, you got to stick those landings in your clips or you'll get heated comments by them trolls. But again, the point with this video is like, I think wanting to control people is obviously bad, but like for me, it's like there's this weird part of me that wants to, like, come on guys, can't we all get along? We're all gonna get waves. Why can't we all just get along out here surfing? Especially in surf rich areas, it's kind of interesting that like there's plenty of waves coming, but we all think that there's like not gonna be more waves. And I think surf parks really showcase this polarization, this mismatch in surfers' values versus like the reality of it. I can avoid getting hit by a car. But I think what happens is, like, at a surf park, there's plenty of waves. You're gonna get your wave. You're in line, it's your turn. So you're kind of, the abundance, the lack isn't there. Like, everyone's getting waves and it's just what's gonna happen. So I think that's why, like, the stoke that you kind of see on the mountain skiing or snowboarding, you see in a skate park, the team spirit somewhat in an individual sport like surfing it actually turns into like the switch is turned on at the surf parks because everyone knows they're going to get their waves. But out in the ocean, it's kind of a fight mentality. It's winner takes all. It's you got to get your waves. No one's letting you get yours. So I think it's interesting just because, like, as surfers, and even the media portrays us as, kind of this Spicoli, love thy neighbor type mentality. But when you're in the lineup, how much do you love that guy paddling for the same wave as you? And not that I'm above this or anything. It's just, for me, especially, growing up on the East Coast of America, now living on the West Coast, I actually get tons of waves now, and I, even feel like I'm living on a surf trip. I'm really grateful and super blessed to always have sick waves. Even when it's not that good, the solution is to change your gear. And that's how you have a sick session when the waves aren't good. You get new gear under your feet to have that fun session. Now, if you're out there all on potato chips, and there's one wave every 5 minutes, how much stoke and how much happiness, etc., how much gratitude towards your other surfers can you really have? It's understandable why we're all kind of grumpy out there in the lineups. But maybe for this 2025, our new goal can be to have that post-surf glow, to have that stoke out in the lineup, no matter how many waves there are, how little waves there are, how big it is, how little it is, people's skill levels. Because in the end, you're just kind of getting frustrated, and you look the fool somewhat when you're the one getting kind of upset at people, etc., out in the lineups. When in reality, it's like, we should try to be who we're portrayed to be. And you know, it is interesting. It's the funny dichotomy that I think all of us surfers know that feeling, and know that, you know, personally, like within ourselves and with our surf crew, or just other people that surf too. So I think in 2025, you know, what I like to see more is that kind of beginner stoke from all this intermediate and advanced surfers. Now again, it does sound somewhat controlling, and I think the key to happiness is to not need to be in control. So it's interesting how me noticing this and like just wanting to have a little bit of a say on it, because I think it's interesting. It sounds like I want to control other people and how they surf and how they react in the waters. But I think in the end, it's just going to benefit everybody. And it's just interesting, again, the hypocrisy, I guess, even of us surfers being fun-loving, happy, sharing individuals, yet that individualistic nature of being a surfer really comes through in kind of a negative light when we're all out there in the lineups. You know, we're all kind of out there, maybe because it's the winter, we're all kind of somewhat grumpier. You know, we all got our hoods on. You can barely even congratulate someone when they get a good wave, because they don't even know if you're like trolling them or not. It's like this funny world we're in now, where like I try to do my best to say, hey, that was a sick wave, dude, or hey, that was a good wave, Sheila, or that was a good wave, bro, mate. Like, because no one else is going to say anything. So how about you be the person to congratulate them on their good waves? Let them know, besides the Surfline cam, someone saw your wave and someone thought it was a sick wave. So I think for 2025, that's my goal, is to try to practice what we're preaching with the overall stokedness surfing provides, while surfing in crowded lineups and doing our best to be that Spicoli that the world thinks we are. All right, guys. Smash like, hit subscribe. Till next time, peace.